Well, can you believe it's Friday? My God. Time flies, doesn't it? We have one more week until the end of the month. So I want to welcome all of my friends on Facebook that are watching this and my friends on LinkedIn that are watching this, including my subscribers to my YouTube channel. Today and for the rest of the summer, we're going to be talking about the missing piece to the LinkedIn and Facebook sales puzzle that will empower all of you to rank advance faster than many of you ever thought possible. Talk to more people. Literally generate immediate results from your daily actions that will turn to sales on LinkedIn, Facebook. My 4-step formula: create, connect, communicate, and close has been responsible for more people becoming 6- and 7-figure earners in network marketing than anything else out there. And the bottom line is there's nothing prevent you from jumping to the top of your business. Nothing. For those of you that are not on LinkedIn, my God, you better get over to LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is 500 times better than Facebook. Not 100 times better. 500 times better than Facebook. 4 C's equal big bucks. This formula is behind the success of the top earners in every network marketing company. Now, I'm going to jump over to LinkedIn. Now, Facebook, still great. There's features to Facebook that will help you generate immediate sales. I'm going to pop over here to one of my recent coaching students, Gregory, who is a corporate director in Melaleuca, and he's just starting to put the pieces together here. Post a joke and look at all the people that respond. Look at all the opportunities that Frank has to talk to people. Change your cover. People react. People respond. The big one, change your picture. 136 people responded. 41 people made comments. These are all opportunities to reach out and start conversations with people, period. You don't need funnels. You don't need capture pages. You need nothing but a profile on Facebook to get things rolling. The birthday strategies that I introduced years ago still work. you can not only see who's having a birthday today, the power is to see who's having a birthday ahead of time. So you go out 5 days to the 28th. And start wishing people a happy birthday, an early happy birthday. There's no shortage of people to talk to. And now what's starting to happen, and this is really exciting, is if we go over to LinkedIn, now I'm running a broadcast right now that everybody's watching. So let me just pop up, go over here to my network. So LinkedIn has a new feature, invitations, that is going to make it easy for you. Now notice this fellow here follows you. And now he wants to connect. The new strategy on LinkedIn is follow people. And of course, we're showing you a faster way. Connect directly. So here's somebody. What have I told you? You were overpaying for shipping. Everybody's on here trying to sell something. If I go to my messages, all kinds of people. So someone reached out to me November of 2022, last year. And they reached out to me again, and LinkedIn threw them off. LinkedIn is clamping down. All these people, imagine how easy it is to talk to people. All right, and here's somebody. That reached out to me in November. Why are these coming up here? all of a sudden these old messages starting to come up. Don't waste a lot of brain power trying to figure out why. LinkedIn is going through some changes. They're reorganizing things. They're redoing things. Some of the things are good. Some of the things not so good. Well, I used to be able to just scroll down. Now load more conversations. Again, why are these old ones coming up? So these are recent. So I received this snide message from Stephen. I misspelled his first name. The lesson here, spell his name right. So let's check out Stephen. Open to new opportunities, is he? So I'm skilled at creating a broad range of visual solutions. So he's a graphic designer. He was a recruiter for 3 months. But for the most part, he's a graphic designer. Looks like he worked for Melaleuca in their art department. But for the most part, he's a graphic designer. So Now, actually, now, he just did her a favor. Okay. Okay. So she picked the wrong guy. He never connected. It cost her a nanosecond. Nanosecond. Let's come down here a little further. Do you have any plans to source products from China? No. Whatever happened to hello? How are you? Nice to meet you. Here's another one. And again, these are coming up from 2022. Why? Why? LinkedIn is making some major changes. And so what's the missing piece? What's the missing piece when it comes to talking to people, making the right connections? Let's see, Barbara just raised her hand.
Hi, Matt. That was an accident. I think I pushed the wrong button.
An accident.
I was trying to respond to someone on here that was saying they were having trouble with the Zoom. Right.
Well,
Well,
as long as you're here. Let's take a look at your activity. Now, posting is going to be an important part of your daily activity. You know what what holiday it is today?
I didn't look yet.
Day's half over.
Oh,
Okay, so you go over and it's bring your dog to work day.
oh, that's right.
So we go up here and we're looking for the GIF. And they've got all kinds. This was actually my favorite.
That is cute.
Okay, here's another one.
Oh,
Dog's wearing a shirt and a collar and a tie. But you're looking for GIFs, moving images. So you take this one. Save the image on your computer. Go to your home page, post it.
okay.
Now,
I imagine that should have been done first thing this morning.
or actually, you could have done this on Tuesday. Friday is National Bring Your Dog to Work Day.
Okay.
Now, what kind of dog?
Okay.
Because what we want to do, post it. Now, when you post it, you belong to a group that may be interested in your post. We'll post it in the group.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm trying to do better with posting.
Well, now, see, posting to groups is a little iffy because it says here, post exactly submitted. They have up to 14 days to approve it.
Oh,
Okay. Now, one of the things about groups, when you join a group, there's 28,700 members. The Art of Network Marketing.
oh,
All right, now you go over here and show all the members. So all of these people belong to the group, the Art of Network Marketing. Every one of them is on here for one purpose. Either learn or primarily they're on here to sell something.
right.
So here's a network marketer with an open to work sign around her picture. Now notice we're not connected to these people.
right.
She's on my third level. She's in Germany. She's been doing it for 6 months.
Mm,
Now, the thing is, you all know more than she does. Because if she was indeed, if you're a network marketer, you certainly don't want that open to work frame around your picture.
no.
So here's another one. Content creator. So you got somebody here that's what? Trying to sell her service.
Mhm.
All right, now we come over here and she's on your third level. LinkedIn makes it easy. She posted something 3 months ago. Come over here to comments. Commented on a post 9 months ago. And she's in France. So it's critically important when you're checking out people to make sure you know where they are. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. I've never been a big fan of promoting in groups. Let me tell you why.
Okay,
Just because somebody joined a group, maybe to see what it is,
well, that's true.
doesn't mean that they actively, go in the group to see what's going on. Oh, I went into this group 6 months ago. See what it is. See what's in there. See if I can recruit somebody. And they've never been back. The fastest and easiest way for you to be able to connect with people is to do that individual search, period.
Okay,
And then it comes down to you check to see how active they are,
right.
and then you send them a direct message. You're going to get a higher return. Why? Because when you contact someone in a group and they can see you're coming from the group, sends a message that may or may not be good. Oh, I joined this group. And when you join the group, everybody in the group is sending you things trying to sell you something.
Yeah, I've had a few that said that they wanted to connect, wanted me to accept their whatever, but they were wanting to sell leads and da and bump it up, and I just ignored it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have found that if, and like I said, I can't say I've got this all down pat, but but just in that short period of time, because of everything that you've taught, I have learned so much that you know, like when I'm ready to do something, what you said comes back and you say, okay, did you check their activity? Okay, did you, whatever, did you send them, you know, some, because I realized that hot sauce, I have to get a little bit better. So I started to do that. And, you know, but the key I found is to stay focused, not to get sidetracked, you know, and have a routine and continue to follow that. I guess I'm right in saying that, right?
No, you are, you are.
Okay.
So the potential to have all kinds of fun on here, in other words, you know, is outrageous. Okay, but
It is.
you have to ask yourself, is what you're doing productive? In other words,
Yes.
somebody sends you a friend request, a connection request.
Mhm.
They sell leads. They sell leads. They're looking, you know, they sell leads. So, and you can see they've been doing it for like 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
So we could write back to somebody and say, thank you so much for your offer. But I discovered years ago, when you know how to use LinkedIn correctly, leads are free.
Oh,
Leads
okay.
are free.
That's true.
So appreciate the offer. The more people, as more and more people on LinkedIn learn to use it properly, my friend, you're going to find your business tanking. Now, you might find the newbie, the naive professional that doesn't have a clue that leads are free.
Mhm.
And the typical lead salesperson makes a sale. I got one, boss. I got one. I got this push. I almost said a nasty word. This bozo, he just gave me $3,000 for leads.
Mm.
Let me ask you, everybody, what's the most money that you spent on leads? Pop it in the chat. Have you bought leads?
I'd have to go back and add it up because I put them on my taxes, but it's a large amount
Right.
because that's what my sponsor said. And it's like it said, it's the old school way. And you know, you order this many leads and you da 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 and da da da. And I went, and I'm very, I try to be very coachable. I can honestly say when I first started with this company, I wasn't the most coachable person because I was trying to do it like I did sales, which was not duplicatable. And after I heard that about 20 times, is what you're doing duplicatable? And see here, what you're teaching is duplicatable. It's something that anyone can do. And it's not rocket science. I mean, it's going to take a while to change your ways. Uh,
Well, when you say changing your ways, you just have to develop
a new habit.
the habit of listening to people and asking questions. But from the standpoint, when you think of anybody can buy leads.
Oh yeah,
They'll take your money. The thing
easily.
is that most of the people that sell leads very rarely see a second order. It's, in other words, a one-shot sale. Now they might convince you to buy to buy more.
Mhm.
I remember years ago when I was building a network marketing training business, which is what I'm doing now. There was a magazine that I ran a half a page ad in. I wanted to get the word out to the industry, and I was very disappointed with the results that I was getting. So I ran it for 3 months. And then I called them up and said, thanks, but it didn't do anything for me, so cancel it. So they kind of convinced me that give it a little more time and it'll work.
Mhm.
So like an idiot, I gave it another 60 days and I didn't get any better results.
Mm.
At some point in time, you realize, you know what? It's not working. And the people that were contacting me were time wasters.
Mhm.
So when you're talking to somebody that sells leads, you want to look and see how long have they been doing it? Because if you have any ethics that are, built into your DNA,
Mhm.
you can only sell something that's not working for a certain amount of time.
Right.
And then you start looking for something else. And of course, the other thing is when you sell, you begin to recognize that this is not something that I want to do forever. It's short-term income. And so in many cases, when you're talking to somebody that's trying to sell you leads, you can literally turn the tables on them and recruit salespeople into your business.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
It's much better to not. I mean, some of the leads I did, have people come in. My looking at it was like Brian Carruthers, who's one of the top, people in our company. He always uses leads, so he said, "Here's where you go get them." And you could get quite a few leads for a little bit. And so I'm more like, okay, if I spent this much, am I going to get a return on that? That's just how you have to do business. And so sometimes I did. I'd say most time I did, but it was someone that came in, but uh, never got off square one, so to speak. Um, you know, some of them didn't even keep the membership, and so I had to go back and reevaluate. Was it me? Was it something I was doing? Was I not asking them, more questions? Like, what do you want to accomplish? Because the one thing my sponsor did say, and it took me a while to grab hold of that, he said, you need to stop mother henning them. Because I'm the nurturer. I'm the one. I care about everyone. I hate to see anyone hurt. I want everybody to succeed in life. Uh, but I had to learn you can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped. And it goes back to our mindset. And I can't give someone a mindset.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I can guide them and, try to get them plugged into the system, because that's really, where to learn.
Well, it all comes down that missing ingredient, that missing link. It's all conversation,
It is.
and it's all making sure that you pick the best people.
Right.
Now you're all in a position, and this is the power of social media, is where you put yourself out there as someone who's successful, who's knowledgeable, who's happy. All right. So it
Right.
all comes down to conversation. James' profile sets him up to be admired. All right. Now it comes down to conversation. I'm going to pop over here, and he's talking to somebody named Kent. So we look at Kent. Kent doesn't have a picture. Now, he's been with Bed Bath and Beyond for 13 years. And he was a district manager in Linens and Things for almost 8 years. Almost 14 years. Now, let's look at so let me pop this over here. So you're proposing to say, good morning, Ken. I commend you for taking care of your people. Sounds like you're a wonderful leader. Today is a rare and unique opportunity for professionals with your level of experience managing, training, and motivating the people, teams you've helped create over the years to continue to do so in another company. Okay. So I commend you for taking care of your people. Sounds like you're a wonderful leader. Sounds like. Now, let's go back over here. And finding verbs versus myself. Now, what you do is you go over to LinkedIn, you go to Google. Leadership quotes. I like this one. Copy this. Now, but what are we going to say? Remember what we said? The next question comes out of the message you got. Okay? Comes out of the message you got. Path of the Presence in May. I was released in March. Have been more concerned about making sure my group of store managers are okay and finding work versus myself. Now, all the people you work with have had their lives upended. Pop that in there first. Okay? Now, March, April, May, 90 days. My group of store managers are okay. How many store managers? Are in your group? The more we learn about the person we're talking to, how many store managers are in your group? How many people were employed at the stores they ran? The more you know about the other, you don't have to be in such a hurry to pull out the script. There's tremendous amounts of information. So it's really not, it's nice that you were doing that. But let's not come up with solutions. No, first, here's what you want to do. First, you want to find out how many store managers are you talking about? And then because the store, it's nice, it's commendable that you care about your managers. But what about their people? What about their people? How many people worked for those managers? Now, it's been 90 days since they've been out of work. Have many of them, what's happened to them so far? Have many of them been able to find work? Now, after you get a little bit more information, now you can come back and you say, so, clearly, your concern for your folks, for your managers is commendable. What did you enjoy doing the most as a district manager? Let them tell you. Then we can come back. I can't, no wonder LinkedIn suggested we connect, because I can't believe how much we have in common. Because I get to do. Can we ask if if you got a severance package? Well, that's certainly not a bad question to ask, but you have to follow the flow of the conversation. Okay, making sure my group of managers are okay, finding work versus myself. The missing piece relates to conversation. Now, before I close, I have opened up registration for my July Social Network Boot Camp. And we've opened up registration for our summer top earner retreat. You go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. Couple of things. First and foremost, in addition, the July boot camp does not have 4 sessions. It's got 5. It's got an extra session. You can, even though the boot camp starts on the 6th, you could actually get started right away, because you could watch the recorded sessions of the June boot camp. You're going to learn in boot camp, you learn how to prospect and recruit. The top earners retreat, you're going to learn what the top earners in your business do and apply that to your daily activity. The July boot camp has an extra session. And we're also throwing in our ebook about catching whales. The 5th session is devoted to helping you develop the mindset of $1 million earner, which is going to be amplified in the retreat. In the retreat, we're going to teach you not just what the top earners do, so that you can be doing the same things. We're going to teach you how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner. So, go to maxsteingart.com, retreat combo, register for it today. And when you register, we're going to give you access to the 90-day game plan and how network marketers catch whales. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll be jumping into conversations and questions, revealing more of the missing piece to talking to prospects, closing more sales.